Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the B-Point Show. I'm your host B-Point and today I'll be starting a new series called Did You Know? Where I will show you fellers 8 encounters, mechanics, details, facts, tricks or glitches from Red Dead Redemption 2. Now without further ado, let's cue in the intro.
Come on.
Did you know? When you visit Saint Denis, you can find this guy selling a book titled Get Rich Fast. If you've played this game for longer than 2 minutes, of course you do. I mean, it's pretty hard to ignore his obnoxious seller speech after all.
Buy my book! Read my book! Do exactly what I say and you'll be rich! Rich, rich, rich!
If you interact with him, you are offered the choice to buy the book for 50 in-game dollars. Now if you decide to pay Mr. Donahue the requested amount,
Sure.
he will give you his magnificent Get Rich Fast book.
The best investment you'll ever make, my friend.
But once you read it, you will see it's a lot of bull. So now you basically gave this guy over $1,800 in today's money for a book that could just say, "Thanks for the money, sucker." Also, go f yourself. But wait, if you go back to him after 3 in-game days, you can confront Mr. Donahue and request a refund.
You talk a lot of shit, my friend. I think I'd like my money back.
We'd all like our money back, buddy. Caveat emptor, as my old man used to say.
Well, my old man used to say different things. Now give me my money.
Get out of here!
You get out of here!
Piss off!
Of course, being a cheapskate, he will start running, and sure, you can leave him be, in which case, you really are a sucker. Or, you can do one of the two. Follow him in the alley, and shoot this bastard dead. Loot him and recover your investment. Or, follow him in the alley. Tackle. Fight. And knock him unconscious, then loot him and recover your money. Only thing to do now is to leave the area as the cops will be looking for you. Now that we've escaped the cops, let's flip the page onto the next one. Did you know? After you finished any mission in Red Dead Redemption 2, you can interact with the gang members that join you during that mission, and some special lines will be said by Arthur and said gang members. Again, nothing new here, but if you are familiar with the hierarchy of the Vanderlyn gang, you will know that the head of the gang is Dutch Vanderlyn, while the second in command is Hosea Matthews. Why is this important? Well, once you finished any mission in the game, you can interact with both Dutch or Hosea, and Arthur will give them a small report about what happened during that mission. Let's take the mission Preaching Forgiveness as he went as an example.
Out there just waiting to be stolen. Why?
I got something. Could be good.
During this mission, Arthur and Lenny go to Shady Belle to steal a wagon full of weapons from the Lemon Raiders. You get there, decide how to approach,
Going in, kid. Give them both barrels of charm.
shoot away through them racist bastards, steal the wagon, shoot some more of them bastards, get back to camp, and you are done. Once the cutscene is over, if you interact with Lenny, you will get the special lines I was talking about.
Don't want to sit on those rifles too long.
Sure thing.
Now handle it quick, please.
Now let's go talk to Hosea and see what Arthur has to say to him about that mission.
Me and Lenny brought some guns in. Robbed them off that gang that runs around here.
Good work, Arthur.
I figure you'd know best how to sell them.
And finally, let's tell Mr. I have a plan about what we've been up to with Lenny.
Lenny and I raided a big old house in the swamps. Stole some guns.
Good work.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spot. Well hidden.
Pretty cool little details, aren't they? Remember, you can do this after every mission in the game, giving you another layer of realism you can experience during this magnificent story. Anyhow, all done here, let's now move on to the next one. Did you know? You can continuously fire your guns in Red Dead Redemption 2 without having to reload? What? Let me show you how to do it. Let's take a small travel to the town I caused the most mischief in this game, Van Horn. Pro tip, shooting this town up will not get any law on you whatsoever, as Van Horn has no sheriff's office and is basically a lawless town. So if you ever feel the urge to just shoot up a town, this is the best place to do it. Anyway, I digress. Once we reach Van Horn, take out any weapon of your choice and start shooting. For this trick to work, you have to continuously enter Deadeye when you have at least 1 bullet left in your chamber. So you will have to either pay attention to your ammo or know how much ammo the weapon or weapons you wanna use can hold. For this example, I am using a Schofield revolver. Fun fact, my favorite gun in the game, which can hold 6 bullets in the cylinder. Now you can either enter Deadeye and mark up to a maximum of 5 X's on any target, shoot your weapon, exit Deadeye, then enter Deadeye again, and as you can see, my weapon auto-reloaded without having to go through the reload animation. Or you can fire your weapon up to 5 times without being in Deadeye, then enter Deadeye and your weapon will auto-reload. Attention! Be careful with your bullets, because if you fire all of them you cannot enter Deadeye and you will have to reload at least one bullet in the cylinder using the reload animation before you can use this trick again. Now I showed you how to do this with a Schofield revolver, but this trick works with any weapon that can hold more than one bullet, so all of these weapon types would work. This trick obviously can't be done with a bow or a Springfield rifle, nor can it be done with a sniper rifle. Also, you cannot use any of the throwing weapons, again for obvious reasons. So, this is how you can shoot as many bullets as you want without having to ever reload your weapon. Pretty cool trick that can transcend the already OP Arthur into an almost god level of unstoppable killing machine. But now let's move on and see what else I have in store for you today. Whoops, I've got a bit ahead of myself here. Did you know? If you commit any crimes in this game, if anyone is around to see it, you will get a witness prompt in your top right corner. Depending on the color scheme, this witness prompt can mean: white, witness is aware there was a crime committed nearby, but did not see the crime nor the victim or culprit. Dark red, witness saw the victim, usually getting killed, but does not know who the culprit is. Bright red, witness knows who the culprit is. If you don't stop the witness in time, the law will be alerted and a new prompt will pop up saying wanted, and the area where the law will show up will be marked on the map with a red circle. Again, a color scheme applies to this prompt. Dark red means the law doesn't know who the culprit is and will try to find him. Bright red means the law knows who the culprit is and will try to arrest or kill him. This is nothing new for anyone who played this game for a few hours. But stick with me for a moment here, because we are getting into the interesting part now. Let us focus on the dark red wanted prompt. Once the law comes to the area the crime took place, if they notice Arthur, this interaction will start.
Care to explain what you're doing here?
By pressing antagonize, you basically admit to your crime.
I ain't doing nothing that concerns you.
And the law will try and arrest you, so either surrender
Okay, throw me in jail.
or shoot them dead and make a run for it. If you press defuse, you can act dumb and the cops will ask you to leave the area.
What can you tell me about this?
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, you move along then.
If you don't comply, they will put two and two together and conclude you are the culprit, and the same as before will happen.
I'd rather take you in alive, pal. I don't know why, but you look real guilty to me.
They will try and arrest you, so either surrender or start blasting. If you instead leave the area, you will notice that wanted prompt will persist. So why is that? Well, that's because the lawmen are still searching for the culprit, and by using this camera mode, link in the description below, we can better see what the law is doing exactly.
We got a party over here. This has to be the place.
Don't know who we're looking for, so keep your eyes peeled. Get on in there and find them. Search every inch of that place. We got a body. Ain't nothing in these bushes.
If the law can find the culprit, they will pick up the bodies and leave the area.
I'm calling it. Let's get this shit cleaned up. More time we waste, more hell they raise. Find them!
Now I wanted to follow one of the sheriffs to see where they would take the dead body. Logically, they should head towards the nearest sheriff's office, so from Emerald Ranch that would mean Valentine or maybe Rhodes. But instead, this guy started heading north, so I thought maybe he's going to Annesburg for some reason. Hence why I continued to follow him, as he slowly headed further and further into the mountains, not willing to take any roads towards civilization whatsoever. Instead, he just went further and further into the wild, showing the poor victim the sights they might have seen during their lifetime, if not for being a poor guinea pig in my demonstration. So this was a bit of a letdown. After all these cool details, Rockstar forgot to make the sheriff's path find towards a, sheriff's office. Oh well, it is what it is, my friends. Done with this one, so let's move on to the next one. Did you know you can find Bigfoot in Red Dead Redemption 2? Well, not exactly. You can find a stranger hidden somewhere in an inaccessible cave that some people speculate is Bigfoot. But that's not really important. I mainly want to show you all this cool little hidden encounter, and I'll let you guys be the judge of whether this guy is really Bigfoot or not. First and most important thing you have to do is to study at least 30 different species of birds for this encounter to trigger. Once you have studied the required number of our avian friends, go towards this bridge near Calumet Ravine and the Wapiti Reservation. Once you reach this location, a flock of birds will take flight, and if you follow them, they will take you to the location of this mysterious feller. Using a bit of editing magic, I will fast forward my trip towards him, but to get a general idea, it will take you roughly 2.5 minutes to reach the destination. Once you get there, this conversation will trigger.
Hello, little fella.
Hi,
What's your name?
John. John Marston, usually. Who are you?
Well, I'm not telling you that. I like to be anonymous. I like to blend in. That's a joke. I'm well known for my humor, you see. Anyway, be well.
This is not the only encounter you can have with this guy though. Come back to this location after free in-game days for another small conversation with him.
Oh, dear friend. How are you? Don't be afraid. People think I'm a monster, but I'm not. It's John, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you well?
Yes. How are you?
Happy and lonely, like everyone.
Sure.
Is it as bad as they say out there?
As who says?
As the animals?
Yeah.
I thought so. Anyway, be well.
This is pretty much it. So what do you think? Is this guy really Bigfoot or not? Personally, I don't think there is any conclusive evidence to support this theory, but even I can be wrong, you know? Another one checked off the list, so let's jump towards the next one. Did you know? If you find any wild horses in the game that you like the look of, you can tame it and make it your main or secondary horse or sell it for a few bucks. Of course you did, you are a smart cookie after all. And of course you know the process to tame it too. Get near the horse, calm it so it doesn't run away.
Okay, easy.
Then get onto said horse, do the rodeo mini game and break it. Then to make it your secondary you have to achieve level 1 bonding with it, which can be done by feeding the horse, petting it, cleaning it. But all of these things take a bit too long for my liking. No. Instead of sitting through this tedious process, you can ride close to the horse lasso in hand, then lasso the horse, get onto it and do the rodeo mini game again, until he or she is broken. Get off your new stallion, get the saddle off your main horse, and put it on your new one, and voila, level 1 bonding achieved in record time. Simple as that, so now let's ride towards the next one. Did you know? Red Dead Redemption 2 can be a pretty gruesome game. Oh yeah, nothing satisfies the bloodlust in a gamer more so than some cool executions. To trigger executions in this game, you simply have to equip any weapon, get close to your victim and press the attack button. The execution animation differs between the weapon of choice, so with a revolver or a pistol it will look like this, with regular shotguns it will look like this. With a rifle will be this one, and the bow has those two animations. You can also execute people if you tackle them. If you grab somebody from the front while having a handgun equipped, you can execute them like this. And grabbing them from behind, the execution will look something like this. Pretty cool, right? Well, I'm not done with the gruesomeness in Red Dead Redemption 2, because if you shoot anyone in the neck, you can achieve a bleed out kill. Your target will turn dark red and the victim will start stumbling around, then they will eventually fall down and bleed to death. Another cool gruesome detail, but the best and goriest one is just around the corner. By using any shotgun or by having explosive ammo loaded in your pistol, revolver or rifle, you can dismember any NPC in the game. So naturally, let's see some examples. Lastly, I want to show you my favorite way to execute anyone in this game. Take out your bow, equip a dynamite arrow. Pamphlet on how to make this type of arrows can be found here in the Wapiti reservation for free. Get close to the NPC and press attack and this bow execution will trigger. Now back away and see the final results. Anyhow, all done with the gruesome ways to kill people in Red Dead Redemption 2. So now let's see the last thing I have in store for you today. Did you know? If you hunt any animal in this game and want to hear some praise for your recent killing, you can take that animal to the camp and walk around your fellow gang members. This will trigger some special lines where you can hear their reaction to your hunting trophy.
Looks like we are going to be eating very well.
This works with small animals such as rabbits, badgers or possums.
Get that to Pearson. I'm starving.
Don't tell me you killed that all by yourself.
That ought to roast up pretty good.
Medium-sized animals such as foxes or coyotes.
That looks like supper to me.
Kev's gonna be happy you got that.
Put that in John's tent. See if he notices.
Larger animals such as deer or pronghorns.
That ought to feed us for a spell.
That is a good size. Well done. Show off.
And even predators such as cougars or wolves.
That's a big one. My, what a tremendous beast.
That's a heap of meat you got there, Arthur.
Now let's take this a step further. If you go around carrying a legendary animal, some special reactions can be heard from the gang members praising the rarity of their hunt.
Well, that sure ain't a deer. Nice kill.
That is some trophy you've got there, Mr. Morgan.
I ain't seen one of those in a long time.
Be careful for how long you want to walk around with your trophy though, as gang members will notice you became a bit too attached to your new friend and start making fun of you.
What is it with you and, Fluffy here?
How long are you going to carry that animal around for?
You seem to have gotten very attached to that animal.
He is your new friend. You carry him all the time.
Thank you for watching the first episode of the Did You Know series on my channel. If you enjoyed this video and found any of the stuff in it interesting or helpful, don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel for more Red Dead Redemption 2 content that I guarantee will help you get the best possible experience out of this truly awesome game. Again, thank you all for watching and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. See ya, cowboy!